Welcome to Sidi Bou Said.
We were selected by Airbnb to be part of their Live Anywhere on Airbnb program. It will go for 10 months long, and we get to select where we want to live for a month at a time, anywhere in the world. Right now, we're in Sidi Bou Said, Tunisia.
وقلوبهم يما اسود من ظلام الليل ما فيكم رحمة ولا احساس ما فيكم رحمة ولا احساس وشا ميانا ننساكم.
We chose this particular location for our Airbnb because of the fact that it's in the middle of the local community.
Okay, so when we select a place, we need a neighborhood, like a real neighborhood. What does that mean to us? Well, there are a few things we need. We need a fruit juice place. Check. Bonjour monsieur. Est-ce que vous avez des mandarines?
Oui, jeune homme, voilà, il vient d'arriver, tout juste.
Parfait, vous faites un jus de mandarine?
Oui, jeune homme.
So this is kaki, which is persimmons with, and he was very specific, 1 date.
Let's go see what the persimmons look like.
So good, so interesting.
Here's the persimmons.
We need a fresh fruit and vegetable market. Check.
On mange, je peux? Oui, bien sûr, merci. C'est combien là?
Honeydew melons and fresh dates, pomegranates, peaches.
Ideally, we need a good bakery. My priority. And then, of course, a place for coffee. That's our staple, that's what we need, and that's what we have in this neighborhood.
Let's see what our first haul yields from our first shopping.
So, radishes, tiny little tomatoes, dates,
Fresh dates.
fresh dates, Tunisian melon,
Beautiful greens for a salad, fennel, and pesto sauce,
very important, fresh goat cheese.
and a beautiful baguette.
Okay, so great breakfast in our new Airbnb. Fresh bread, goat cheese.
Need some honey with that goat cheese.
We have some.
It's our little bedroom, and there's the kitchen. Here's our fresh dates. This place is absolutely humming. People sit over a cup of coffee or tea for hours, but not one woman. It's all guys. Across the road from the mosque, which does a call to prayer 5 times a day.
يلي ضيعت القلب معك بعتيني ومشيت من غير السبب اكيد وشميشة من عيش معك يا لو عطيتك الامان عادي تعلك الناس وانتي ما عندك احساس شميشة من عيش معك وانتي ما عاد بك امان خليتي قلبي عالجي مريت قلب. So there's a very interesting feature to the doors here. Many of them have 2 knockers. One is for family and one is for visitors. And they both have a different sound. So that when somebody knocks, the people inside know whether it's family or not, which is a great idea. And then all the designs are very specific to the family. So they will choose things that are meaningful to them, and you'll see flowers, fish, simple. This one just has the stars. But again, with 2 different knockers. Let's go see some others and their designs. This one has a 3rd knocker.
This is for children. So the children of the family, so that they can. Oops. We know very little about the country. That means that for us there's a steep learning curve, and that's something that we both really value. Peeling back the layers and learning about the history, the art, the culture, the language, the people.
يا الوقت صب ومات في كمان وقلوبهم يما اسود من ظلام الليل وشا ميانا ننساكم اللي حقروني وباعوني في بلادي ما عاد فيهم امان.
Et l'histoire que tu contes? L'histoire que tu racontes?
Je n'ai pas prononcé français.
D'accord.
Arabe.
Arabe. Ah oui, moi.
غني
Oui.
نقول كلام على بين المرأة والرجل.
Ça, je comprends pas.
L'amour.
L'amour. D'accord. It's a story about love.
We are walking to a palace that was created by a Frenchman in the early 1920s.
The Baron was a music expert. He was a painter, obviously. But he was also a banker, and he was a French banker, and the state of Tunisia borrowed money from French banks and from his bank. The Bey, who is the equivalent of the president, invited him to come related to the business of financial transactions. And when he came, the Baron, as a painter, saw the beauty of the place and the mountains and the sea, bought 5 hectares of land, and took 10 years to build this palace. So it's Sunday and I'm not working and I've had a hell of a week, lots of meetings, hours of emails. It's time to play.
There's a public holiday celebrating the birth of Muhammad, and so the Tunisian flag has been put up all over town, making everything look quite festive.
So the history of Sidi Bou Said starts with Abu Said. Abu Said was a famous Sufi philosopher who traveled to this area, and when he did and settled in this area, came with him a whole population of followers, including artists and musicians of the time. When? 900 years ago, in 1200, 900 years ago. So this is a long time ago that this became the center of Sufi philosophy.